Welcome back, baby dolls, for another most special and yummy update. Everybody has been asking about James Wynn, friends. Let's actually watch this crypto banter video. It's kind of funny. Let's just check it out, just so you can get an idea of James Wynn. He is literally long Bitcoin, $500 million notional. Absolute turbo punter, literally turbo punter. And just don't follow him, friends. He got within $300 of liquidation. Oh, gosh. I think he's got $13 million of equity or something in there. Man, it's just wild. Check it out.
Was this the biggest bet you've ever taken?
Yes, the $1.25 billion loan was the biggest bet I've ever taken, but everyone thinks like, oh my God, like scary or lunatic or whatever. You remember, it's 40x leverage loan, so the margin on that was what? Like 15, 20 mil? Let me remind you, when I did that 15, 20 mil 40x leverage loan, it was during the month where I ran 3 to 4 million up to 87 mil. So it was profits. So I was pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. So I turned like 3-4 mil into multiple 10 mils in a very short amount of weeks on perps, on leverage, on Hyperliquid. And then, so I was riding it, I was pushing me luck. As you do in the casino, if you're on a hot streak on the roulette wheel and you sit down with $100, $1,000, whatever you're playing, and you start riding, you're getting the run of the numbers, you keep going, you keep betting. I'm that guy. You know, I've not made that much money in meme coins. I've made a few million in meme coins, but then I ran it up on Hyperliquid and it's all on chain. And then I just started pushing it to the metal, and that was it.
Well, I think we need to check in on our man. I think we need to check in on James. So he's reduced his position. Now it's only a $200 million position. He's down $819,000, and his funding is about $400,000.
So, friends, I've known actual people with gambling addictions. He talks exactly like them. Like, they're living the moment. They're like, you keep punting, you're on the streak, you're going, you're punting it. Like, man, it's taken me back all those years. Like, I've known people actually, like, it really does affect them mentally like that. Now, at the time, I just thought it's somebody talking about it like a sport, but no, this is, man, like, he talks literally to the T. It is like tick for tick exactly how they speak. And so when we go through this, I need you to really understand what's going on, friends. Remember, we can see it all in the business cycle, right? This is the business cycle. This business cycle, once it goes up, okay, that's basically all the horses, they've left their starting areas and all the horses are going to run. There's a horse for leverage trading. There's a horse for DeFi yield farming. There's a horse for stock market, S&P 500, right? There's a horse for Bitcoin. There's an Ethereum horse. There's all the different altcoins, yeah, all along the risk curve. So at the end, there's going to be a different, obviously, scoreboard of how things go, right? The leverage trading horse, if you can imagine, only 1% of them actually make it. And I'm just going to show you how close we got to his liquidation here, friends. Like, right here, dude. Do you want to see where his liquidation was, friends? I'm going to show you a screenshot later on. It's 106,400. Maybe by the time you actually see this video now, maybe it's actually pinged him. It's literally that close. So it's extremely dangerous. Like, the amount of size thrown in, you're not going to survive, man. This is, oh man, it's too nuts. So I've actually got the screenshot here now. You can actually see these, right? Look at this. Notional value, 500 million. And remember, I guess this is the power of DeFi, Hyperliquid and everything, right? It's decentralized. You can't fake these numbers, okay? It's real. It's like verifiable, okay? Look at this. His P&L, he's down 7.4 million. His liquidation price, 106,400. Look, when they screenshotted it, the price went to 106,700. So just $300 within liquidation price. Margin used 13 million. So, man, it's wild, friends. He ran it up to 84 million, but he didn't get anything out. But also, ZachXBT did some research on his account. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of shady stuff that's actually happening. He says it makes some accusations about being into all the dirty altcoins or something out here. I don't know, man. It's been a while. But also what happened is as well, he started sending so he made like $70 million or whatever it was on Pepe. Okay. He was like a big early buyer of Pepe at 600K market cap. He held it the 1000x, right? So he basically had a couple of $1 million of Pepe left, and yeah, people saw him sending it to Binance, I guess, to dump and maybe use as collateral, which makes it even more wild. This is just my screenshot here showing you trading views. So, oh my gosh, man, this is the game, but this is the game. So remember, when you're dealing with leverage trading like that, why it's difficult, yeah? Because friends, what I do is you kill yourself. You literally kill yourself, and you underperform spot altcoins, bro. You literally, like, I'm just gonna show you, dude. I'm bring up pDAI for example. Okay, how are you gonna outperform someone who is long from the gravestone emoji, and they're on site already 10x? You don't even have to like. You don't even have to be long from there. What if this thing just got to 10 cents, right? You are up 36x if it got there. What if it got there? It doesn't have to go to $1. If it got 3,500%, okay? Now, obviously, here's the thing, yeah. What's your risk management? Well, you've got to risk the whole bullet, okay? So it's the same thing with Pulse Chain and everything else, right? So it's actually the same game. Here's Pulse Chain PLS giving you a price update on these things as well. Remember, all these altcoins, everything can go to zero, everything can roll over, die, get abandoned, and everything out here. But where's the edge, man? That's what you got to be thinking about. Where is the edge? Where is new money, new demand pouring in? It's not continuously pouring in to leverage perps markets, okay? Because in that game, friends, you have people, they've been winning the game a long time, so they sit there, and the people who are losing, they're like leaving very fast. Okay, that's what makes it tough. So like, you don't have somebody who's like joining in new and impacting the prices up there because they're getting crushed, and they get siphoned out. And then next year, it's a whole bunch of new people coming in, and everybody's trying to battle. But in spot altcoins, because you're buying into growing network effects, okay, you have fundamentals, okay, because you value everything like a city. You can actually see these things form in real time. You can see mind share capture. You can see there's multiple conferences for Pulse Chain. A lot of things start to line up. Okay, you can see that everyone's making different websites, different logos. Okay, you have 170 content creators. You can see these things out here. You're like, oh wow, this thing is growing, right? And then here's the thing. You can think it's growing. What happens if you're wrong? Well, because you're not leveraged, okay, it drops 85%, which is, yes, horrific, but it's a price quote. Okay, you haven't lost that much. But if you're in leverage, you actually have lost, because it's not your money. You're borrowing someone else's money. But yes, it's not like meme coins and all these other altcoins are like easy themselves, friends. Remember I told you, never trust a baby without a diaper. Hasbulla right here, $40 million meme coin raise, bro. Actually, it's 20 million. It feels like it's going to reach 40 million. It's just going to be another epic rug. Is this a sign of alt season rumbling? Maybe. So remember when I updated it for you, he had $10 million, and like a day later, now he's got another 10 million. It's also funny. I saw Agent Chud on Twitter. It's interesting. I've got to find you this post. He basically said, he goes, look, man, he goes, look, he wasn't even born as a midget. He was born with this condition. His life expectancy is crushed. Just let him have it. And everyone was like, you know what? Never thought about it like that. Some perspective, friends. Remember crypto and all these. And by the way, he's a grown man. But he's probably not even really involved with it. That's what they do. They grab people who can just get attention, try to sell stuff out here, try to get people who don't know what's going on, because people like, barely know how crypto works. Like, oh, people are making money in crypto, right? This might be something that goes up. So that's what makes it more tough, because it's very easy to basically get crushed and lose everything. Which is also funny, friends. So USDC Circle has done another blacklist freezing. So I'm going to give this big update. This once again improves the product market fit of Pulse Chain, improves it for pDAI. Remember, pDAI is an unstable coin. Okay, it's an unstable coin. Because here's the thing, bro. I'm waking up every day and I'm seeing the thesis confirm more. Okay, I'm not going to shut up to anybody. Go watch another channel, dude. I'm watching the thesis confirm more. I'm not going to shut my mouth. I'm making the highest value content in crypto. I'm not just going to go make and invent bullshit out there that's literally not occurring. Every single day, are you not seeing Tether freezing, USDC freezing? Check this out. Circle USDC, just blacklist froze 58 million USDC. Okay, and they actually froze it from Libra. If you remember the Argentinian, they froze Gaydon Davis. And a reminder, trash stablecoins like Circle and Tether have a blacklist function. They can delete your money instantly at will. Remember, if Pulse Chain pDAI confirms the prophecy, it would be a greatly needed native decentralized stablecoin without a kill switch. Okay, there's no kill switch. There's no blacklist function. Check out what they're doing, right? Look at this. Berwick Law posts. Yesterday, the US District Court, SDNY, granted Berwick Law's emergency supported by co-counsel freezing of 58 million USDC. There you go. Goodbye, money. Details, legal actions initiated, funds linked. So friends, look, it was, by the way, it's on Soylana as well. So if you're holding USDT, it's not your money. If you're holding USDC, it ain't your money either. Okay, they can literally press pause on it any time. And of course, what are most people going to say? They go, oh, but you know, if you're doing nothing wrong, you don't have to worry. Okay, bro. They literally, how can anybody even think like that? You watched Donald Trump have a planned assassination ramped up right in front of your eyes. Are you that much of a blue pill cock? You can't see that happening. That's how it always starts. They say, no, it's only the criminals. Don't worry, we're going to tax the rich. It's only going to be the trillionaires we're going to tax. Then it becomes billionaires. Then it becomes millionaires. Then it becomes people with $100,000. That's what happens. It's a slippery slope. We know it all happens like that. Same thing when it comes to freezing the money. How do you think this ends, friends? It ends with, if you're not on the whitelist, your money's frozen by default. You got to get it unfrozen. That's how it ends. Of course, how it ends. Okay? Now, I want you to just listen to the words of Richard Hart. So while pulse chain prices, friends, are red, ticky down, like, it feels like, you know, just feels like the market wants to, dare I say, it wants to force Mr. James Wynn out. It does, okay? While all of this is happening, just have a listen to this. Thank you to Mr. Dirty Crypto for this video. Listen to this.
There's no admin keys in Hex. There's no admin keys in Pulse. There'll never be admin keys in anything that I do unless there absolutely has to be. Like when I do a stablecoin, when it has a bank account, that's going to have an admin key because the government will be like, yeah, seize this money or we'll kill you. And you're like, all right, well, I don't want to get killed, so I guess I'll seize the money, you know. But everything else, I don't like that. So I don't believe in an admin key anywhere at all, except a fiat bank stablecoin where you just have to. So, I mean, I would probably prefer a fiat backed stablecoin over an algorithmic based one. But look, I mean, some of these things I can parallelize, right? Like, I have big dreams, and this is the year for infrastructure. So, you know.
I think stablecoins on Pulse will eventually peg the dollar similar to USDT on TRX as USDT on ETH. I mean, I think it would be smart of the stablecoin providers to harness all of the new users on the awesome platform. So, step 1, exist. Step 2, use. Step 3, stablecoins launch natively on it.
Who knows? Wouldn't it be funny if the actual stablecoins on Hex just remain stable anyway for no reason, even though they're not backed? That would be hilarious. That would be really funny. Because, like, USDT was fractional reserve and it still held its dollar peg. So to what degree of fractionality can a stablecoin still hold its peg? Wouldn't it be funny if, like, stablecoins that weren't backed on Hex weren't backed on Pulse just held their pegs anyway? That would be hilarious.
So he says that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? It would be hilarious. Did you notice his themes? No admin key, no blacklist function, fractionalization. Okay, not saying this is definitely the answer. We don't know. I don't know. It's my thesis, bro. There's my thesis. I'm long. You can sell. I don't give a shit. It's already gone to zero twice. The thing's unstable. Doesn't fit into any regulatory jurisdiction or anything out here, which is literally exactly what you want. Literally exactly what you want. So it ain't a coincidence, dude. It ain't. And so many people still don't get it. You know, all the other stablecoins, you're basically illegal as soon as they authorize the Genius Stablecoin Act. There you go. You're not issued by a official bank, and you can't even hand out yield. Goodbye. What are you going to do now? If only somebody could foresee this 4 years ago. Maybe someone who used to live on top of a sandwich shop. I wonder. You tell me, baby dolls. What do you think? Thesis is confirming for me. This is Uncle Bobby. Good morning. We should welcome a healthy little Bitcoin pullback to complete the 60-day cycle, then aid in refueling a sustainable bull trend. So maybe that's what we're expecting. Bitcoin back to around near 100K or something, screwing around for the next week, kind of like pinging the final excess leverage. Man, it would break my heart, man. I know James Wynn. I know he's not the sharpest. He's not like, the polished, the shiniest and the most polished, but man, it's just, we got to let him win, bro. Just let him run it to $1 billion. Let him run it. Don't liquidate him. Do you understand what that will do, friends? Just let him run it to $1 billion, man. Just do it. Man, the marketing that will do for crypto, because it was decentralized. Where'd the money come from? Oh, it comes from the exchange and the fees. No one can stop him in and out. Oh, man, all of these, friends, is only powerful in cryptocurrency. Last but not least, friends, check out Soylana's SOL-eth ratio. It is still strong, but it's at critically low levels here. If we get that final flip where Ethereum comes back, I wonder what that sparks for an alt season. Does that mean people start to like put more memes and stuff on Ethereum? Does Pepe run? I guess we'll see. But for now, we're just going to have to remember we're still going to make it. Cycle talk. I'm going to give you more cycle talk. I don't know when the cycle is going to end. No one does. They haven't even started the proper bull phase yet with the euphoria part at all. But everyone's expecting it to end in July or like somewhere next year. It's almost like no one's expecting end of this year to repeat 2017, which might be the key as to where the most number of people could get trapped whilst satisfying the pump fever for all of us. We'll see what happens. Like, subscribe, really better, and I'll catch you soon.